Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and today I want to talk about Ripple again. So yes, last night we had a good stream and we covered Ripple there, and we kind of said, let's just wait for that 195 to take the profit take from, and it actually did ding quite perfectly in this area today, right? We did almost TP it right at the top of this sort of a chart. Now Ripple, this could be a blessing in the sky, most of the time I'm gonna say yes, Ripple is not turning bearish or anything yet, so you don't have to be worried about this. So what I'm saying, this could be a blessing because Ripple, if you look at it from a high time frame perspective, and by the moves that it did on current chart on USDT version, you have good chances of actually hitting all the way up here, right? Something like this. So you could still be seeing that you still have a decent possibility of going 2x from the current position, and that would definitely still be essentially a very amazing move on Ripple, right? So FA standpoint, they have news every single day. They're actually doing really good in a court as well, so they might possibly even win, which I'm guessing it's gonna propel the price even more. And this time, if we're comparing it to next to the other altcoins, most of the coins, most of them already went USDT wise above the previous highs, right? There's still a couple of old ones which haven't, like EOS, Litecoin, and now Ripple, right? So they might still go, they might be a little bit slower in that sense, but they might still go above. So now we don't know for the very high time frame exactly what's gonna happen, because we had a pretty good pump already which hasn't tested some of the lower levels yet. But from a lower time frame perspective, in this case it is 4 hourly, we can still assume that there is a safe chance that we can continue on this bull run. So now one of the things is, one of the areas that we would be currently looking to get a fill on is this area, right? Is this area. But you can actually see that we already kind of closely tested this area, all right? I mean, we came really close to this area, a couple of percentage away from it, maybe like less than 5%. So yes, there might be a chance that we don't get filled on this, but there is also one chance that currently you have about 8 minutes left to get for this candle close to happen. And if you happen to close underneath here, if you go even lower time frame, if you happen to close underneath this level right here on 50 minutes, right, we were looking at right here, we still have a decent chances of getting filled on this position, right? So what we can do at this time, we can kind of plan out two possible possibilities right now that are gonna happen in future, right? So let's first start on with our first one that we are firstly noticed. Let's start with in this case, quote unquote, safe one. So this would be a safe one, even though it is quite bullish. You have to remember this is a bull market, and this is exactly how it works during the bull market. So yes, in case we have to be playing it a little bit more aggressively, right? So we're smashing the trade right down the middle, looking at a stop loss of about 10%, which is about something that we are currently looking at. I mean, we are looking for, we are happy to keep the stop losses underneath the 10%, and this one is no exception. So you can see we have a pretty nice defined stop loss. If it goes down here, it closes a 4 hourly daily candle underneath here, we're definitely gonna be seeing issues in XRP. So thus, for me, stop loss this makes a perfect sense. Now, as you already know, if you're gonna fill a trade like this, you already know that we have to be taking the first profit take already at this local structure. Now, this profit take in this current circumstances can be gladly skipped, right? I mean, I know that a lot of you people don't want to take too early this profit takes, even though we are still looking at about 2.4R or 35 cents move on the entire chart, right? We are talking about 25%, 24% move. Some of you are obviously not happy, and you'll be right, because this is a bull market. So yes, in some cases you could skip this profit take as well. I mostly like to play it safe, as you already know me. I am all about those safe gains. And yes, even though you have a bullish bounce and you're holding the bullish levels, you just don't know if it's gonna continue from here. So that's why in those current circumstances, or when I'm met with such circumstances, right, I like to take my profit targets accordingly. And my profit target system, target taking system is pretty much the same for all of the videos that we started doing since quite a while back now. So now the secondary profit take right up here, and this is one of that I'm clearly talking about from the beginning, right? Because this one is now really the one you're kind of wanting to go for this coin too, right? Breaking that almost all the time high, but you can see that I'm taking profit take a little bit under all the time high, because from experience I know there's a shit lot of people trapped up here from the 2017 time, right? If I'm not mistaken, actually late 2000, I mean early 2018 in this case, right? A little bit over New Year. There's a shit ton of people that got trapped up here, so I'm pretty much thinking that it's going to be a big sell-off if you do manage to get up here. So I'm not going to wait for that, you know, for that all the time high to dink in. I'm going to be selling and taking a big chunk of profits just before that one, right? Just before that, it's actually, if it does indeed happen in the future. And this one, you can see we are talking about 10R, 100% move on the chart, $1.4, $1.5, right? So you can see this is absolutely amazing trade to begin with. So all of the prices, again, I'm going to say before I go forward, can be seen on the right side of my screen, right? So you can see the stop loss is under $1.30, fill area is about 1.50, 1.40, and first profit take in this case, if you do choose to take, so 180, and the maximum one is a little bit, just a little bit under $3, right? Just a little bit under there. Now I'm going to delete all of this now and go into a smaller time frame, in this case 15 minutes, and going to discuss this a little bit more. Now this is an opportunity that you want to be taking after like 8 hours or something time passes. So what you want trying to do right now, so far, you are trying to go back above this, right? You're trying to go back above this. So the mission is like this: you want to be closing a 4-hourly candle somewhere around here or a little bit above this. Then you want to have another 4-hourly candle close somewhere around here, and then this area would be eligible for you to take, and then hopefully it's gonna carry you over the top. And with this area right now, you could be even more happy to risk to go all the way up to $3, because essentially speaking, this is a really bullish area now to react from. So now we scooch down again under the 15 minutes. If you do something like this, in this case, if you do something like this, and again, don't do this on a 15-minute time frame. This is I'm just gonna draw the line how it's supposed to look, but yes, this has to be done on at least 4 hours plus if you want to have some chance of survival. Now what this actually represents is a simple strategy. So when you have a nice defined structure like this, right, and you're really bullish, it's really bullish times, you swoop the low, right, you've swooped the entire low, and now you're closing back in. So what you did take here is you took this fresh liquidity right here, you're closing back in, and now you're most likely gonna react from here and going back to the normal stance that you were encountering before. So this is what you kind of did here, is you kind of shaked out the weak hands, or sort of as they would call it in trading, paper hands in that case. So you are looking for a trade like this at this moment. We are taking it right down the middle again, and this time around again super simple stop loss. I'm going to be putting in under this structure, not this one to the left anymore, because this is the most recent one, and I'm pretty sure if I go drop underneath here, my trade is validated, and most likely 1.3, as we spoke before, is going to be hit, our first safe position, right? So in this case, you can see this is about 8%, so it's a little bit better than our previous stop loss, right? But the good thing about this is, since you're assuming that this is such a strong structure now and that you're gonna go on a bull market continuation, you can now skip the first profit take. And yes, if you're daring, you can definitely take it all the way up to 2.93 or how much we called it, right? Which in this case, you still have a pretty amazing R, 8.9R, right? 72% or $1.2 movement. So it's not exactly a double up on your account, but if you're one of the guys who are currently already holding XRP and you managed to took some profits after our stream last night, this is exactly how you refill those profits back in, and you change your stop loss a little bit as well. So yes, guys, please do subscribe to our channel, like the video, chat us, talk to us in the comments down below. And also check out our 4C Blogspot, and of course we are also opening up our free chat. We are back at our free chat. We're gonna try to more frequently talk in our free chat as well, so that you guys can all get engaged, and you can ask us questions there as well, and we will cover them and help you out as much as we can. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and we will be seeing each other in the next one.